Hi, this is Todd. I'm here in Covington, Louisiana, here at the Covington Cemetery. This is Site 1, the oldest site here. Um, Again, as we normally do, we're just going to walk around, see what we can see, and hopefully find some interesting things. Got my buddy David here with me again today, and he's going to be listening to GhostTube on my cell phone as I walk through here. So sit back, relax, and let's go on our walk.
Cemetery walks. Come on a journey through the veil of time, where the voices of the lost in the silence chime. With every step, their stories rise through the mist where history lies. Cemetery walks will find their trace, unravel the lifetime can't erase. Cemetery walks, the past comes alive when history talks. Cemetery walks, the past comes alive when history talks.
So here we have John B. Gallieu, Louisiana, S2, U.S. Navy, World War I, March 5th, 1898 to February 16th, 1972. Thank you very much for your service, sir. You've got a birthday coming up. I guess we can go right. So this seems to be a mixture of traditional burials along with the above ground vaults and mausoleums, which is neat. And when I go through these cemeteries, usually I'm just going by feel or if I catch something that is interesting. This is sacred to the memory of Edgar D. Evans, born in Covington, Louisiana, April 17th, 1846, died July 25th, 1880, aged 34 years, 3 months.
Edgar Delisle Evans Sr. was born to Isaac and Charlotte Delisle Evans. A veteran of the Civil War, Edgar served as a private in 3rd Company, Battalion Washington Artillery, Louisiana. He enlisted and trained at Camp Moore, located about 90 miles north of New Orleans. Records show that he was present and survived unharmed at the battles of Fredericksburg or Chancellorsville, Gettysburg, Williamsport, New Bern, Kings Island Creek near Drury Bluff, and Petersburg.
Wow. Alexander L. Kinney, born in Philadelphia. Is that Philadelphia, Mississippi or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? June 11th, 1805, died January 7th, 1867.
Alexander Lucid Kennedy was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to John, a veteran of the American Revolution, and Sarah Primer Kennedy. He married Anne Elizabeth Waters in Baltimore, Maryland on May 6th of 1833. They had 6 children, 3 boys and 3 girls. All but one survived to adulthood.
This one's beautiful here with all of this cast iron around. It's been here a while. Now you've got this one here. This is Claire, eldest daughter of Lee Shelton and Matilda M. Kirkland, or age 24 years. Wow. This is beautiful. We'll come back to that one in the middle there. 1798, is this that judge or? Let's see here. I forgot my flashlight again.
1700.
So this would be Reverend Jesse Lee, born in Smith Cove, September 22nd, 1798, died in Covington, Louisiana, July 24th, 1875. Wow.
Colonel, U.S. Air Force, World War II in Korea.
So we have Claude Eugene Smith, Colonel, United States Air Force, World War II, Korea, September 26, 1918 to May 24th, 1995. Thank you much for your service, sir. We have LaCroix, James T. LaCroix, California, Sergeant, 6th Coast Artillery, January 16th, 1917 to August 8th, 1944. Thank you very much for your service and sacrifice, sir. Something tells me that he fell in battle. Here we have Sacred to the Memory of John Roche, born at City of Waterford, County of Waterford, Ireland, June 6th, 1809, died Covington, Louisiana, December 19th, 1866. Age 78 years, 6 months, and 13 days. May his soul rest in peace. It's all the way from Ireland. And Mary Dunn. And she was born at Thurles County, Tipperary, Ireland, May 28th, 1810, died in Covington, June 12th, 1887, 77 years, 14 days. That's a beautiful old live oak there, typical for this area. Wow.
Southern live oaks are evergreen broadleaf trees. They are characterized by massive, heavy, and horizontally extended limbs. They commonly reach 40 to 60 feet in height and can spread 80 to 120 feet or more. These trees are exceptionally long-lived, with many in Louisiana that are estimated to be 300 to 500 years old or more. As a result, many standing today were already mature when Louisiana was still under French or Spanish colonial control.
Get to
Servicemen from World War I.
We got Miller F. Simmons, CE U.S. Navy, World War I, September 16th, 1890 to April 28th, 1949. Thank you much for your service, sir.
It's the first World War I I've seen.
Like, these are all knocked over. Well, it's not really knocked over. They just fell. This is a VA marker here. This is John Jenner, Jiner, Louisiana, private, first class, 305 Pioneer Infantry, September 16th, 1932. Thank you much for your service, sir. So you have Dr. E.R. Randolph, born in Washington, Wilkes County, Georgia, April 12th, 1825, died in Covington, Louisiana, September 4th, 1887. And our mother, with no other inscription. So either she's buried here and they didn't do the inscription, or she's not buried here. More of these oak trees here. All right, you've got this beautiful little vault here. Looks like a little chapel. And this is Marguerite Borgales. And B. Abdi. This is this is French. Can you read this? David, can you come read this? I'm not much on my French. I believe this is in French. You'd have to read it.
Marguerite Bourgeois died. Wait,
I think that's Dine. It's like the wife of.
Abadi. Décédé le December 17th, 1885.
So died December 17th, 1885 at age, is that at age 56?
February 17th, February 18. Oh, deceased on the 17th of February, 1885.
At 56
at
years.
56 years of age.
And Louis J. Abdi, so 1894 to 1905. So she was only, what, 10 years old?
Yeah.
Or he was.
He was.
There's more Abdis here.
Died on the 17th February.
So do you know the significance of the broken column?
No.
It's to signify a life cut short. That it was built, it was only rose so high until it was cut short, and it being that it was broken instead of cut clean shaven off. Oh, the woodworkers of America or of the world. Here we have I can't read that. Friend. It's in French too. It's Joffroyd, and it's 1891.
Frédéric Charles Geoffroy was born in Chalon-sur-Saône, France on July 7, 1815. Frédéric ran a variety store at 56 Chartres Street in New Orleans. He married Marie Eveline Tresclair, and they had 8 children.
It looks like. I'll have to see when I do my research who that is. And we have Evangeline Joffroyd, 1886. Wow. So I'm going to zigzag a little bit over to where these columns are. But see this, I believe this was probably a lot higher off the ground than it shows now. It's just over the years it sank down, and how they used to build it with just brick. I see a VA marker here. John F. Torrance, F1 U.S. Navy, World War II, 1921 to 1978. Thank you much for your service, sir. And then we have Robert H. Jarrell, Ohio, Corporal, 6th, Supply, Corporal 6th Supply, Tennessee, 6th Division, February 3rd, 1944. It looks like this 41.
Robert Hugh Jarrell Jr. was born on April 26, 1889 in Alabama. He enlisted into the U.S. Army on July 2nd of 1919 and he died on February 3rd, 1944.
Thank you much for your service, sir. John T. Munska, born in Moose, born in Moosh, Mooschcs, departed November 19th, 1816. No, died, no, was born November 19th, 1860, died April 17th, 1891.
John Thibodeau Munch was born in Thann, France on November 19th, 1830. At just 18, he traveled on a ship named Vesta from Le Havre, France, and arrived at New Orleans on November 27th, 1848. There he began working for his brother's business as a clerk. He met a young Prussian girl by the name of Wilhelmina Schmal, and they married on December 23rd, 1852. Around 1855, they moved from New Orleans to St. Tammany Parish and the town of Covington, where he bought land. He initially tried his hand at farming. However, around 1870, he began planting grapevines, and by 1875, he had his first wine. This was the start of his wine and vineyard enterprise. John survived his wife and all 3 children. He passed away on April 13th, 1891.
I think I see a VA marker back here. Trying my best to be respectful and not walk on any graves. If I can help it. Sometimes you just can't see them. Here we have Everett Clarence Rute, Louisiana PFC 590th Port Company, TC, World War II, October 2nd, 1920 to September 7th, 1957. Thank you very much for your service, sir. So we have Almo Baptiste, Louisiana Private 11th Company, 161st Depot Brigade, World War I, June 27th, 1883, September 18th, 1954. Thank you much for your service, sir. And then next to him, we have Fred D. McGee, Louisiana PFC Company I, the 512th OM Truck Regiment, World War II, August 6, 1896 to May 30th, 1951. Thank you much for your service, sir. And next to him, we have Irby L. McGee. I'll assume they're either, by the dates, probably father and son, could be brothers. Irby L. McGee, U.S. Army, World War II, August 15th, 1916 to August 30th, 1978. Thank you much for your service, sir. So Fred would have been 20 when you were born, so it's more than likely his son. Good chance. I'll try to find that out. And then here we have Caleb F. Smith Jr., PFC, for private first class, 815th Pioneer Infantry, October 6, 1896 to January 9th, 1944. Thank you very much for your service, sir. And January 9th, 1944, it could have been an action that he perished. I'll try to find more information on that. You have Reverend Pete Williams, born on December 7th, 1884, died June 15th, 1953. Home Summit, Mississippi. I have another VA marker here. Joe Callahan, Louisiana PFC Company B, 384th Engineers, World War II, April 19th, 1905 to August 28th, 1969. Thank you much for your service, sir. Here's one you probably won't see a lot of, except in certain areas. This is Henry Hoffman, Company I, 5th U.S. Cavalry. And he was born March 9th, 1831, died April 13th, 1915. So, 1831, he could have served in the U.S. Army as a cavalryman during the Civil War. He could have served later in the Indian Wars, but my guess will probably be during the Civil War. So you're looking at, I wouldn't say rare as in you're not going to, there's maybe 5 or 6 of them, but it is a rare find. If you're going to find Civil War era military graves, usually they're Confederate. We have August Illy, October 18th, 1856 to October 15th, 1921. Is that Touye? Is that Touye?
Touye.
Touye Petit Spring, 1870 to 1929. I'm glad I've got my translator here with me today. Sacred to the memory of M.E. and S. McPinn, sons of M.C. and Elipin, the former, born January A.D. 1851, died 29th May 1831, died 29 May 1830. Is that 35 or 55? 35. Aged 1 year. 1 year. Some months and 20 days. 1 month, 20 days.
20 days.
The latter born November 1st, 1812, died July 15th, 1813, aged 8 months, 15 days. Wow. So this is the parents there.
Two sons.
Wow. Yeah. Beautiful place. Very interesting. It's a nice little cemetery, comparatively speaking, with the number of graves here. Only a few hundred. A lot of history here. I can't wait to dive into the research. Thank you very much for going on this walk with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to grow, and we'll see you on our next walk.